Hello guys, and welcome back again to another amazing episode, and this is the Diaspora Transition episode where we interview diasporans who decided to leave the diaspora behind and move back to the continent of Africa, either being Ghana, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Gambia, and today we do have here someone very special. They are a couple, guys. They decided, listen, we are leaving the West behind. Listen, we are in Africa. This should tell you. You see the serene environment, birds chirping. We are on the smiling coast of Africa, guys, and I'm here with this beautiful couple. They decided, listen, the West is done. I'm done with it. I want to move back to the Gambia and make something, create an impact down here for myself and my family and my friends and everybody else, not just by myself in the West. So they moved, and I'm very privileged to have them here on the show. And they are having a program coming up, which they will tell us about it later on, but it's a surprise. So without further ado, McSymil and Nikki, welcome on the show.
Thank you so much.
It's an honor to have you guys on the show.
Amazing.
And I heard of what you guys are doing here in the Gambia, and I thought it's amazing. Let's go to the beginning of your story, right? You were living. Let's start with you. People are watching you for the first time, right? I know a little bit about yourself. You are doing amazing, but they might not know who you are, what you've done, where you come from, where you've been. So briefly introduce yourself to the audience watching you for the first time.
Okay, I'm McSymil, and I'm born and bred in South Africa, but living in all countries now as a family man, as a event planner, as a photographer, and see my beautiful wife.
I'm Nikki. Nice to meet everyone out there. I'm originally from the U.S., from Oklahoma. And now living on the continent for a while. But yes.
How did it all come about? You from the South Africa and she's from the U.S. Now you see where this is going.
I think the whole story started back in Senegal.
Yeah.
Senegal was the reason why we are now where we are. The racist history. Senegal made a lot, in our step, to decide, okay, now this is the life we're going to live. This is how we're going to continue this life with us and the kids, and those around the company, and those around involved,
So how did you guys meet? In Senegal, right?
Yeah, in Senegal on the beach. Back in the days, and on the beach I was doing my photography, doing my stuff. Yeah. I met this beautiful woman. I was like, you know what? One day we're moving again. We're living in Africa permanently. Things rolling, and then back again.
I like that. Now you are a typical African man, and she being an African American, right? How? Let me ask you this, right? You moved to Africa first, or you visited before you met him, right? Let's go back. How did he hear about Africa? Who told you about Africa?
Well, growing up I heard about Africa, but it was not taught in the place to go and live. That's for sure. So just like me and many other diasporas from the U.S., it was like a wake-up call. It was basically, everything that's going on there is not where you want to be. Especially if you have children, even just for yourself. It's just, you get the feeling of being unwanted.
Yes.
And why would you stay? You wouldn't go over someone else's house, and if they don't want you there, you're not going to stay. Yes. So you have to decide for yourself.
What made you felt unwanted in America?
Just the treatment, the unlawful treatment of my brothers and sisters around me.
True.
It may not just be me specifically. Yes, things have happened to me, but it's watching everything around.
The vast community.
It's not a place, so I feel like it's my place to show my brothers and sisters. You don't have to stay. So there's other places.
When did you move to Africa? You say your first time?
Generally, we moved to Africa as a family. 2020? 2020? Yeah, I'm sure.
21.
2021, And then since then we're moving back and forth to Gambia, Senegal, Cape Verde, other African countries.
Now I love seeing diaspora moving back. I love seeing them because, as I believe, we need the diaspora on the continent in order for us to be able to work together to create that future that we all want. So me seeing this is very beautiful. Now I saw one thing that you guys have decided to do in order to help, attract more diasporans even black people to visit their own place, their own home. And I'm just excited to share with my audience. It's a big show. I saw it and I'm like, listen, man, it may be as big as what we have in Ghana.
Wow, yeah.
I'm telling you. So I'm one thing, I'm hoping that I can make it here when the time is due. But briefly explain what exactly people will be experiencing and what the show is about, the background behind it, so that the people watching can understand.
So I think let me first take you back where it all began. So the event is called Afrobeacitie Experience. It's a festival concept, but it came to life because of my wife. We were moving around other countries there, and she was like, what if we use the power we have, the network we have, to these other events we do, to create an experience for only the black community, especially, and only in the Gambia at first. How do you think about that? Because we spent a time walking on the beach, interacting with various experts in the Gambia, just from the black community. And we saw vast of them, they've been coming back here, back and forth for like 20 years, 15 years, or some when they were young. So that old network is still the same. And there's these others who know about Gambia, who love to come to Gambia, but it's like there's no way that can bring them straight to the country.
You know how you just make excuses and reasons after reasons. But
because she realized that, and she brought it on the table, and the team liked it. It was like, okay, let's design a concept. We give it a name, Afro, which is Africa, Beach, which is the beach and the city together. So it means there's 3 days on the beach. We create a city of us. There's a safe space for the black community. If you're a black fashionista, a black creative, a black entrepreneur, we have the vendor spots, slots for you. If you're a black performer, you have the stages for you. So just create the craft. It's not about being the most popular musician or the most popular artist in Africa or the most popular painters. It's about, do you have that creativity burning in your skin as a black creative or entrepreneur, and you like to share it amongst each other? This is the space.
I like that. Now you said something that is going to be art exhibition where people can even sell their arts. How did that come about? Why
art?
Yeah.
I think first of all, my background for photography, for the first 15 years, I was now I'm retired. Say, I was a travel and a humanitarian photographer. So where I moved around Africa many times to 35 countries in Africa, a lot of them. And I happened to see a lot of things, when you go to these cultures and meet people and photograph them, interact with them. Some you meet even artists, painters, but they do not have the exposure to sell the beautiful paintings they have that are worth millions, And when in my head, when it came, I was like, I've met these guys. I have contact with these people. Why can't we give them a gold opportunity? Just bring their art pieces. If they're sculptures, let them put their sculptures there. Let them be on sale. It's an open exhibition. It's a festival, music festival, but at the same time it's like an exhibition too.
I like that. Now she said this is happening because of you. How did that come about? Why? How did it happen?
I just think it's a beautiful platform to bring various people from everywhere to showcase your culture, what you want to express within yourself, and everyone can see and bring it together. I know a lot of us, we come from different worlds, but we also have the same expression. And to connect with people from somewhere totally different and see how you connect, it's just the most beautiful thing.
It's amazing.
It's indescribable.
It's amazing because give an example. You find someone from Ghana, Ghanaian from a different tribe, meeting a Madinka person from Gambia, and when they meet and have a chat together, you may find there's some tribal similarities between, but there's no way they could know if they were far distant each other. But when they're near each other, creating in the same space, breathing in the same environment, there's a lot that can exchange between.
True.
And I believe together as a black community, wherever you are, we can make this experience each and every year for all of us.
Through art and music. It's so powerful.
So what kind of artists are we expecting to show up?
Ooh, wow. So I think when it comes now to the Gambian artists, all in. All the best Gambian artists all in. Send the Gambia, Dogfather, all the Gambian artists per se. Some of you viewers, you may not know them, but that's the first thing because we are in the Gambia. We cannot just betray Gambia. So, oh no, bring people from out of Gambia. So then, okay, when it comes to popular Afrobeat music, I'm a piano. First of all, I'm South African. I have to first go back to the homeland. Pick up the Amapiano people. I know now the black community is enjoying a lot of Amapiano music. We bring Maforisa, we bring Murumba Peach, we bring Kabza the Small, we bring DJ Major Laser, Major League DJs. Then and other Amapiano performers. Some of you don't know, like Uncle Waffles. She's an amazing female DJ from South Africa. And also we go to Nigeria. Mayakun is so good these days. We bring a Ghanaian man called Kamido. He's an amazing Afrobeat artist. We're bringing Tiwa Savage as one of our headliners.
Wow, guys, that's huge. I told you guys, this is huge.
And we believe, as always, we want to attract people to the festival, also the Gambia, not because of music. We want to attract them to the Gambia, first the culture, at the same time the welcomingness of Gambians. Then they come to the festival, the environment created, even if it's 50 people, even if it's 500 people, even if it's 4,000 people, but that bits of experiences shared amongst each other, that's what will make the Afrobeacitie Festival the biggest festival in Africa.
I like that. Now, you said something about the hospitality about Gambian. I think they are almost on the same level with Ghana. I'm being honest. I'm like, listen, one special thing we have about Ghana is we are very friendly and hospitable. And I came to Gambia and I'm like, whoa, we have some competition on our hands.
I'm telling you, it's
So I believe that Gambia is picking up. People are beginning to understand what Gambia has to offer, and then people are now rushing in. Everybody's coming to Gambia right now, and it's almost like you're missing out if you're not here. So let me ask you about your experience, right? Because it might be very different, living in Gambia. How is it like being an African American?
Amazing. It's truly amazing for us and even down to our children. I mean, just to integrate and feel welcomed is, first and foremost. When you walk past someone during lunchtime and they're eating out of a bowl, all together, and they invite you to come and eat. No matter, they don't know who you are, but they don't want to see you.
Spoon.
Not eating, and we're all eating. That's just something that they do.
Ghana used to be like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
10 years ago, so. But now we don't have that anymore. But I see that in Gambia, and I'm like, that is amazing.
Yeah, it's so amazing. It's so amazing where your child goes out of the compound and goes out. I know some people may find it contradicting, but in Africa, it's depending on where you are. A kid goes out of the house and just goes to the neighbor, and the neighbor becomes so comfortable and willingly to share something with the kid. Either it's a mango and it's an orange,
rice in a bowl with fish.
You see the smile on the child's face.
If this happens in America, someone will say we are trying to poison their child.
So that's what I say. I know some viewers may see it a different way.
So it makes people even not do it. They don't do it. So yeah.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
We love it. From us to our children, love it tremendously. Besides at the downs and outs, but the main thing, Gambia, it's so beautiful, welcoming, warm hearts up.
For those who are coming and grabbing their tickets now, what would be a best 3 advice for them coming to the Gambia?
Woo. I think the first thing is, when you're watching this video, first buy the ticket. Get online, on our social medias, buy the ticket. Then, when you buy the ticket, Google where is Gambia. No, because you may know Gambia in your mind. Okay, Gambia is what's up, but just Google where is Gambia. Go on YouTube, watch some YouTube videos about Gambia. I just know you coming to a developing country first of all, a country that needs your patience at times. And on top of that patience, there is a lot of beautiful things to do more than this festival. So we don't want you to buy the ticket just for the festival, because you will miss out a lot.
A lot.
You want to experience Gambia as a whole.
Yeah.
This is a Gambian experience. A festival is passionate.
Yeah, so leave time for other things, definitely. They have an amazing, tours that you can go on, that they will take you into the, villages to see how the people truly are, away from all the commercial and, tourist areas.
That's true. And I just want to tell you guys who are watching right now that this is going to be the most immersive and highly anticipated music festival, in the West African area, where you're going to come and just look the way you want to look, as long as you're not naked. So, dress the way you want to dress, just speak your language. It will transcend to the neighbor, because that's how the black community is. We are so strong. That's how our excellence is. It's a sting. It connects each other. Once you create that space that's safe, peaceful, and conducive for everybody.
I like that. I like that. Now I know you do have a message for your African American brothers.
Yes, absolutely. Do not stay behind. Get your passports. For those of you who don't have a passport, yes, and don't be scared. Don't let anyone put fear in you. Truly, if you have to leave and no one else knows, it's your journey. You're on your own path. You can't worry about what the next person has to say.
You had a pushback trying to come to Africa for the first time?
I can't say how to push back because I always follow my intuition. No one knew I was leaving.
Really?
I didn't owe anyone any explanations.
That's true.
Because I know what it is that I'm called to do, I must do for myself.
It's a call.
And then I know the impact that I want to have on other people. So I couldn't even expose myself to any of that. But it's okay.
Now I'll push you a little bit into that. Now, a lot of people are very comfortable within American society believing that they have everything there. Why did I move to Africa? What is it to get in Africa? If someone say that, what would you say to the person?
Peace.
Peace?
Peace of mind,
Yeah.
for sure, a lot. Peace of mind and freedom to live on your own path. Yes, there's hurdles, absolutely.
Yeah.
Any journey without hurdles would be a lot.
Yeah.
But for me, the hurdles are totally worth it, and there was no other choice.
I like that.
Because I think Africa is a road that's endless. It's beyond just Ghana. It's beyond Gambia. It's
Africa
beyond
is
South
huge.
Africa. Africa is 54 countries. So it means when you find a hurdle in Gambia, look on the left. There is Tanzania. There is Malawi. There is a lot of other countries
So
where you can go and call it home. Because Africa is the beginning of everything.
Facts.
And try to explain it into words, it's just, you can't. It's a feeling.
Yeah, so they have to come here to feel it for themselves. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Guys, a word to a wise is enough. Send a final message for the people watching Europe, America, South Africa, Ghana, Nigeria. Send a message to people watching.
My wife first.
We are excited to meet each and every one of you. We are excited to be within your energy. If you are being called to come to visit the Gambia, to come to the festival, we're here. Come.
That's true. I think the message I have to tell all our brothers and sisters out there is to break that cycle. you know, break that skepticism. You know, if something had happened to your sister on the right, maybe on their journey to Ghana or on their journey to Gambia, doesn't mean it will happen to you or to your brother on the left. You know, we all have different stories to tell. You know, and all our stories all channel to one at the end of it. So I call upon all the brothers and sisters in the diasporan community to come back to the motherland. You know, come back to the motherland, and we try, those who are already at the motherland, trying to create these portals where you can go through to enjoy the experience, like Afrobeacitie Festival. You know, Afrobeacitie Festival calls you, needs you. Buy the ticket now. Come to the smiling coast of Africa, and you have the best experience ever. December 15th to 16th and 17th on the beach in the Gambia.
I like that. Afrobeacitie Festival, guys. Don't miss out. December 15th, 16th, and 17th. There's camping everywhere. The beach is packed. Everybody's here. US, UK, name it. Every single country you can ever imagine is representing. There's going to be a lot of activities on the beach. People are swimming, surfing, selling everything, jewelry, art. Listen, you are going to miss out. And listen, I've been to Ghana. I'm a Ghanaian. I live in Ghana. I've seen the beach, and I'm telling you, Gambia Beach, it's a different ball game, and you don't want to miss out. So go check it out. On the screen is the information. Call them, contact them, check out their Instagram, slide in that DM, get your ticket, click on that link, book your ticket. You know what I'm saying? Africa is the place for you. Gambia, yeah. So go check it out. And guys, thank you so much for talking to me. This is an amazing conversation. And yeah, if I get a ticket, I'll come to Gambia.
No, we should send you a ticket for free, a VIP experience from the hotel to the beach.
I like that.
Thank you so much for coming down here.
Thank you. I see the vision, and I see this becoming bigger than Afrochella and everything, because listen, I believe that Gambia is a little bit, you know what I'm saying, coming up, and then the momentum 5 years from now, guys, you're missing out. I'm telling you, with investment. Even people coming for investment.
Yes.
Like you can buy property here in Gambia for how much, and then by 5 years, 10x. Easy. There's so many opportunities. It's hard people not seeing it. Listen, a word to your wise is enough, right? All right, guys, thank you so much. And without further ado, let's say bye-bye to them, all right?
Bye-bye. We love you all. Peace.